Texas. In a situation room there was a toy world and a flight costume
and a picture of
a refinery plume.
And there were war profiteers giving free cheers.
That's 1, 2, and 3.
A nation great.
A church and a state.
A pair of towers and a balance of powers.
A grand old party to war in a rush.
And a quiet Dick Cheney whispering,
Hush!
Good night, Ren.
Good night, refinery plume. Good night, toy world, and the flight costume.
Good night, Ballot Box.
Good night, Fox!
Good night, Towers.
And good night, balance of powers.
good night, Constitution, and good night, evolution.
Good night, democracy.
Good night, democracy.
Good night, privacy.
Good night.
Good night, old growth trees. Good night, detainees.
Good night, allies.
Good night, Abu Ghraib.
Cheese. Good night.
Good night, contractor beheading. Good night, innocent bloodshedding.
Good night, nation brave.
And good night, church and state.
Good night,
Night bubble bursting in air.
And good night, Piggy, beyond repair.
Good night, rule of law.
And good night, Mardi Gras.
Good night, grand old party.
Good night, war in a rush.
And good night, Dick Cheney.
Whispering, hush.
Good night, Earth.
Good night, air.
Good night, failures everywhere.
Good night, Bush, night, Bush, night, Bush.
Good night, Bush!
Good night, Bush, good night, Bush, good night, Bush, good night.
Good night, Bush!
Good night, Bush, night, Bush, night, Bush.
Good night, Bush! Bye!
Good night, Bush.
Good night, Bush!
Good night, Bush, good night. Good night.
We're saying good night to Bush. And we're saying yay to Barack Obama.
Good night, Bush. Good night, Bush.
Good night, Bush.